Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I'm going to put my voiceover voice on and say, the ingredients have been set, the table is laid, all that's left for us to do is get our game on. Gammon, gammon. Hey, hey, hey.
It's a festive season, I should just be nice again.
You should be nice. That's hilarious. We're going to be showing how to make the perfect gammon today on Afternoon Express. Clem's got all the details on how to make it super delicious, because I know every single one of you is going to be doing gammon at some point over this festive season. So, get telling us.
Sure. So you can obviously prepare your gammon in the stove, on the stove, in the oven, on the braai. It's just the methods change slightly, but I think if you're going to try this for the first time, try doing this in a big pot on the stove.
Lovely.
Right,
okay,
so let me
cool.
talk you through it. So this is your beautiful, beautiful...
Woo!
That
was the beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful gammon. Tenderize the
beautiful,
meat.
beautiful gammon. This has the bone in. I prefer cooking gammon with a bone in. It just adds more moisture and flavor to it. So what you have to do is, the rule is you boil a gammon 30 minutes for every 500 grams of weight.
30 minutes for every 500 grams of weight. I can remember that.
Therefore, if it weighed 2 kilograms, how long would it boil?
2 hours.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh, I hope that's right. Yeah, it's 2 hours.
I say this guy is, honestly, he's about 6 kilograms, okay?
Wow.
So it's going to take some time to cook.
Cool.
And that's okay.
What do you put in the water to make it all nice and flavorful?
So, gammons are generally, they smoked already. So you've got the beautiful smoky flavor in there. But to add a little bit of a more...
Festive flavor.
And savory flavor, I always add carrots, celery, and onion into a big pot with some bay leaves, and then you boil it like that, according to the instructions I said.
Great.
So then, what you end up with after you've boiled it is this beautiful, beautiful gammon over here.
Cool.
But it's got an outer layer of skin, which you actually take off. Super, super easy. Use a sharp knife. See, I'm not even...
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Absolute
Look at that.
lies. It just peels off. It's so well cooked. But obviously, you're going to make a crackling out of that, I assume. Okay.
Exactly. Very important.
Don't
Pop
lose
it in
that.
the oven. Use it for crackling. Then all you do, you can take off a little bit of the extra skin if you want. Just a little bit. And then what I want to do, Dan, is I'm going to score it. So scoring, what that does is that helps this fat render out, which is very important. You don't want to bite into a piece of gammon that's very, very fatty. You want to have a little bit of fat and a little bit of meat. By scoring it, that fat renders out, and you get the perfect ratio of fat to meat.
Great.
So I like going in diamond patterns because what happens is it goes into the oven at 200 degrees now, and the fat starts to crisp up, become beautifully crispy, juicy, and tasty.
Oh, that's super
which
delicious.
is everything that you want in a gammon. Okay.
And then what?
Get my hands wiped. So what I'm doing now, so this goes back into the oven for about 15 minutes at 200 degrees. Like we said, it's going to start crackling up, crispy deliciousness. Some of the fat's going to render out. Then after the 20, 15 minutes, you're going to start glazing it.
Okay, cool.
Because you want to incorporate some extra flavor in
And there are lots of different glazings, so you've made your own one here, right?
So really, really easy. Woolies have got this new product that I'm obsessed with. I'm literally drinking it with a straw. Amazing. So it's
your breath was like that today. I don't know. Kidding.
All right. So Dan, this is my new favorite glaze I'm using on the braai, and I'm using it for the gammon now as well. So it's a beautiful Asian-style plum sauce. So I'm playing on those flavors a lot. So in the bowl, I got some of this Asian dressing, and I've got some chilies and ginger and garlic and orange juice, okay? Orange juice is great because it adds that citrus flavor and it gets all over my co-presenter everywhere and all over you.
That's great. That's fine. It's okay. So all that citrus flavors in there, all those Asian flavors being thrown in there.
And
nice
as it reduces, it becomes nice and sticky. So this guy gets glazed up beautifully every 10 minutes until it becomes super sweet and sticky, like the one we have over there.
Delicious like this. Okay, cool.
So Dan, can you just pass it to me real quick?
I can. What are the final steps on this? Oh, but man, that's looking so good. I think I'm going to just take this one home, keep it in the fridge to use for my festive. It's already done.
I'm going to tell you something about that later. So all you have to do now is start carving. So super, super easy. Just find yourself a nice spot.
I'll do this for you.
There we go. And guarantee, okay, but I'm done.
Oh. I can stay like that.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful, juicy
deliciously
gammon.
cooked
And you've
through.
got beautiful skin on there as well. And I've also grilled a few lemons. And it's going to squeeze it over to like bring up more of that citrusy flavor.
Delicious. Like that, your gammon is done. It's the perfect gammon for the festive season. Obviously, all these details you're going to want to find at some point. So do it right now. SMS the keyword roast to 33650. It'll cost you R1.50, and those free SMSs do not apply. You'll get a link to the recipe and the shopping list there for you too. So make sure you go and get on your mobile device now and impress all your family and friends over the festive season.
So now, Dan, the reason you actually can't have any of this.
Yes?
Sorry to break your heart, but I want to call my friend Lionel. Lionel, can you come in?
Hey, Lionel.
This is Lionel Adams. He's a friend of mine.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm well yourself.
Nice to meet you too. I'm very good, thank
So
you.
Lionel is the manager at the Moira Henderson Night Shelter. And what we decided for the rest of the week, today's dish, all these gammons, and the food for the rest of the week is going to go to him, and he's going to just share it with everyone else and share the bit of the festive love. What do you think?
Yes,
so we're going to send these gammons and some of these
We'll see.
extra gammons that Woolies have sent us to send through to you. And we'll be seeing you all week.
Lionel?
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Oh, man.
I mean, we can contribute to people that don't have food, that do not have anything to eat. But we can make a difference in their life for the festive season time.
Lovely. And Lionel, something I've always taught is don't feed people what you wouldn't eat yourself. And this is an absolute treat even for me. So enjoy it, guys. Have lots of fun over the festive season.
We
and
really
thanks for all the great
appreciate it.
work you're doing for South Africans who can't afford food.
Thank you very much. We
All right.
really appreciate what you are doing.
South Africa, if you want to make your own version, perhaps you want to donate your own version of this perfect gammon we made on Afternoon Express, here's a quick recap on how we made it.